Hello, Greebos, and welcome back to Downloadable Content. It must be Monday because it is Mod Showcase Monday. And it's very special because we're on the U11 beta, so you're probably looking for mods that actually work. So I'm happy to bring you about seven mods that actually work for the U11 beta. Sit back, relax, and let's have some fun. The first mod on today's list, well, technically needs no introduction, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't introduce it. It's called Realistic Bleeding by Xyonico. I think I nailed that pronunciation. Anyway, this enables the NPCs to bleed like semi-realistically. Break the nose, watch the blood come out, do a slice, it drips blood. It'll drip blood on you. It's fantastic. If you don't already have it and don't know about it, what the hell's wrong with you? Take a look at it. Hey, what are you doing with the sword? That's illegal. Now, imagine you have found a bandit has come to your own player island. You're like, bandit, what are you doing here? I want to see you bleed. Well, now, take a nice dagger out, and realistic bleeding, it just does that. Look at that. Ooh. You just do a nice little slice mark on there. The texture looks awesome, and the blood drips. It is so cool. It's interactable, and look, the blood goes right on here. It's really cool. I love having it. If you don't have this mod already and haven't seen it, then I'm happy to show it to you right now, because realistic bleeding is so cool. Look at that. Let's see if he survives a broken nose. Broken nose! So it's gonna be hard to see. Okay, well let's find another little Ricky here because you know this guy's already bleeding. Oh look, another convenient Ricky. Turn around, convenient Ricky. So you see how his nose is completely non-broken right now and it's not filled with blood? Well, you take your fist right here and you go pop. Did it work? Are you bleeding yet? How are you not bleeding? I'll give you something to bleed about. Ugh, how about that? There you go. Look at the blood come out of his nose. He's like, oh, Drifter, why would you do that? I don't know. Judo toss. I love having this mod. So make sure you have realistic bleeding so you will never need another mod again. Moving right along, we have the Spawnable Unspawnables mod by Y&Y10. Have you ever wanted to use like random stuff in Blade and Sorcery? I know I have, and well, this lets you spawn whatever you want. Hidden Easter eggs, random items, you are absolutely going to lose your mind. Let's go back into my house and find the book. The good old book. Well, right now, Spawnable Unspawnables gives you different categories of stuff, and some things may look like it's going to be a question mark, so if it's a question mark, it's okay. I just want to, let's go back here. I can spawn almost everything I want. I can say, look, I want to spawn a burnt apple. Can you eat the burnt apple? Ooh, it tastes gross. I can spawn this ore. I can do ore combat. Look at this ore combat. Some of these things, though, when you spawn them like this lever, it's a little cursed. It's just kind of, look at it. It's just here. It shouldn't be here, but it's there. And be careful when spawning other things like this wooden door. So if I spawn the wooden door, I don't know where it's going to spawn. Spawn? Hello? Wooden door? Where'd you go? This is probably not a safe spot to spawn it, so I can spawn the skeleton skull. Hey, skeleton skull. How you doing, buddy? Let's do left-handed. Like I can move his whole jaw and everything. I could put, don't bite my finger. Ugh. But more importantly, you can also spawn the other secret stuff like the falchion. You can just spawn it right from here and bring it wherever you want without having to go into the water. And same thing goes with the baguette sword. Now I could just go ahead and spawn the old baguette sword and have everyone be got. But it's pretty cool. You can spawn things like the Santa hat, the Baron's hat. It's all there for you to get. You could spawn everything you want now. Spawnable Unspawnables. Up next is a badass looking staff. It's called the Templar Staff by Milaceuous, and it's well in the whole realm of stuff that Milaceuous is working on with the Templar pack, but it's a standalone. It's a new staff. It has everything that other staffs can do, and it looks badass. Custom textures, custom imbue. It looks dope. The one downside is the handle. You can't hold it upside down. Like, I'll explain it when I'm doing the thing. The Templar Staff is something that looks Omega lore friendly. Look how cool this damn thing looks. It is badass. Downside though is when you want to do this and you're trying to hold it like that one, it's going to betray you and it goes back upright. Don't know if that's intentional. I know with some of the other stuff that Milaceuous has been making, that wasn't in there. So this may have been an oversight that will be fixed, and it's, you know, an update. But just know that trying to use this one as like a spear combat is not really going to work. It's more meant to be like the shaman staff. So if you're just looking to beat up a Ricky like this, you're gonna be using just random weird combat like this. But because it's a staff, it can be imbued, and then once imbued, of course, you can go, fireball, fireball, and of course, fireball. And electricity. Yeah, look how cool that looks. So if you're looking for a new staff, this is really the go-to staff. It's a little long, you know, you definitely feel like a shaman, but it's long. Right, Ricky? Feel like a shaman. Ricky, do I feel like a shaman? Huh? Don't look at me like that. Boop. And of course, you could do the nice new blade and sorcery jump with electricity. How dare you, heathens! Did I? What? Come on. Do the. Why won't this one let me? There it is. So make sure you kill the heathens with your nice new Templar staff. Up next, we have a katana for U11. It's called the Mumyou Katana by Y. And it comes with a sheath. It's for U11. It's badass. And, well, the sheath can be imbued. The first of its kind. And, well, I guess the sheath operates like a staff. You're going to like it. Ah, yes. The secret Mumyou Katana. This thing is really cool. We finally have a nice working katana in U11. I missed having a katana. I would put it on my left-hand side because I'm right-handed, but of course I still have the stupid skinning knife there, so it won't let me do it. So I will put it here and, you know, try to cross-draw myself. It's nice and short too, so you can do it like a nice one-handed, and you can half-sword it if you really want to. So if you want to do two hands, you can. But just know that this is really made for the one-handed style. And because it comes with its sheath, you can do some nice bato jutsu with it. Bato jutsu! But there's more secrets in here. You can now drop it on the floor. You can now imbue the sheath itself. So let's say I'm like, oh, let's give this some gravity. Now the sheath has gravity, so I can draw the sword, and the sword can be independent of this. So this here will still, you know, do its gravity thing. I can be like, come back to me, and I can go, boop, boop. It has all the effects that the staff would. And I know what you're thinking. Do electricity. Okay. Electrify. So now this is electrified, so I can do a couple of things, right? So I can smash it on the ground for nice electricity. But you can also hold the spell use button. There's two versions that you can download. So I accidentally downloaded the one that still enables me to select spells, which, you know, download the other one. But you can do this now. So with the sheath. So I can pull the sword out and still have the sheath go, hey ha hoo ha hee ha hoo. Pretty devastating. So with these useless Rickies here, I can go ahead and pull the sword out and be like, okay, useless Ricky. I can slaughter him while also being, get away. Oh, I killed him. Well, anyway. You see what I'm saying? Ah, nice. Of course, I have to try the fireball out. Fireball! It's still pretty cool to have a sheath that shoots a fireball, and you can do magic with it. Oh, this is pretty cool. So if you're looking for a katana, well, this is the best of both worlds. Into the sea, you cursed sword! Moving right along is an awesome new one-handed sword, which I guess you can use in two-hand. Anyway, it's called the Spell Sword by SomethingUnderscore. It takes the amazing new magic system that can be used with the staffs and combines it with the swords. You can have the best of both worlds. It speaks for itself, but let me show you. The Spell Sword. It looks like it's going to be like a little toy sword, right? It's a cool-looking crystal. But, you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be powerful. It looks like it's from the Lord of the Rings, and it's like, oh no, I got the wrong sword for the battle. But it's okay. And it still is a pretty decent sword. You know, you can still find a Ricky and just stab him. Ooh, sorry, Rick, you were part of the demonstration. And I don't think any blood goes on the weapon, unfortunately. Come on, blood. Get on my weapon. Because it can do other things. You can imbue it, much like every other weapon. But the cool part about it being imbued is, come here, Ricky, I need your corpse again. It has the same properties that the staff does. So look at this. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a sword. It's a spell sword. And this is the two-handed mode. Bop, bop, boop. And of course, take the properties of the staff. How cool is that? It mixes everything. So even if I hit a wall or if I swing and miss him, I don't miss him, I have that. And what I personally love is turning this into a lightning blade because it looks the coolest as the lightning blade. And of course, you know, I could swing the sword and do that. But more importantly is to hold the spell use button to make the electricity spawn. And I just make the circle of death. Look at this. Yeah! It took him a while to realize he died. It's just so cool. This is definitely one of my favorite swords to use. It is super OP, especially if you're using you know, infinite imbue and stuff. But we just want our power fantasies here, and that's A-okay. Right, Ricky? Woohoo! I suppose you want to see the fireball version of it. So, spell sword, and then of course, fireball, 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 fireball. And don't forget that when you hit this, it will make other fire trails spawn. So even if you miss it, whew, it is devastating. Look at how cool that looks. Ugh, fire! I make a new fire sword. Also going to the ocean, you cursed sword. Wow, that went really far. Our penultimate entry on today's list is the Templar Wristblade by Milaceuous. Similar to the other Templar stuff, you know, it's in that whole universe, but I digress. This one gives you not really a hidden blade, it's not on here, it's up here, and it's like an equipable, so you have to hold it the entire time, so it's not like the other wrist blades. Listen, before I just word salad it, let me show you. The Templar Wristblade looks really cool, and it goes right on top. And when you press the spell use button, boop, the blade comes out. And look at that little animation right there. Boop. Nice quality of life. It would be cool if it had a sound for when it did it, but that might get annoying. I don't know. The only downside with this one, it's how do you say, equipable. So with the other hidden blade, it was here at all times, and it would pop up when you wanted it. However, you have to hold it. So if you're not holding it, it just drops to the ground. And the other thing, it's only on your right hand, so in order to try to use it here, you just have to hold it like this. I don't know if that's an oversight, but it doesn't equip on this one, which is a little devastating, but it's okay. I have it on this. And it looks like there's more Rickies that invaded the beach, and that's okay. I'm going to use this one to make a real fake Assassin's Creed. Ricky, get off my island. Ugh. What I like about this one is you can get like right in there nice and quick. It's like a dagger. Oh, great for doing stealth runs, but also, you know, for regular combat. Ugh. Ha! You can do some great things, right, Rick? Can you open that mouth of yours? Buddy, can I have that? Thanks. Let's find out if I could turn it on real close to you if you die. Shh. Oh, you can. Kinda. It like finds its point. Die. Yeah, that's cool. Not a lot of blades do that. Yeah. And even in combat, it's just a nice one to use in combat. Just be careful, though. You really have to get in there. Right, Ricky? Don't you really have to get in there? Our final entry on today's list is a mod from a mod author that I have not seen before. So it's always great to see new modders out there. Special shout out to all the new modders. This one is called the Scythe Sword by hold on, I want to get this wrong. Let me just check my notes here. Ah, yes. TheFourthTorch. This one, the reason why I chose it is because it's a sword. It looks like a scythe, but also has a special hook thing, and you can bill hook blade people. It's fun. It's fun, I promise you. Check it out. The Scythe Sword. Let's take a look at this bad boy. It's, was this almost look like a Sly Cooper type of weapon? It has like this cartoony little piece right here, so it's definitely a little immersion breaking, kinda. I don't know. And, I don't want to critique it because I just have fun with this one. You wish to fight, Ricky? Bill Hookblade! Oh, yes. Look at that. You get so many different colliders on there. Can you stop walking away, Rick? I'm sure I won't escape. Don't worry, Rick. Can you show the good people what getting Bill Hookbladed looks like? Look at him. Oh, man, I'm really Bill Hookblade there, Drifter. I'm surprised they didn't kill him. Why didn't that kill you? Ugh. It's a fun weapon to use. Two-handed, one-handed. There's something for everyone. I'm talking about everyone. Bill Hookblade. This is really why I love this weapon, because you could Bill Hookblade people. Oh, God. So make sure you down this one because you don't want to look like an idiot. Well, Skeletor, did you have fun? Yeah, Drifter, I had a ton of fun with it. Hey, Greebos, looks like we have reached the end of Mod Showcase Monday for U11. I hope you had a ton of fun, and more importantly, I hope you download these mods because they are awesome. All the links are in the description, so don't be like, how do I get the mod? They're all there. And I'll tell you what, I have something special for you. You thought the video was over, but it's not. It's not over. I have one more secret mod, so if you stuck around till right now, congratulations, you're about to find a secret mod. So the next mod is the NPC Spawner Spell by Talion. Currently is only available as a beta in Talion's Discord, also in the link below. And let me show you it. A lot of people have been asking how I've been spawning Rickies on the island, and yes, it's the NPC Spawner Spell. And people are wondering, how did I get it? Well, it's available on Talion's Discord. So make sure you hit the link in the description for it. But this one gives you this new white spell right here. And of course, you just do this and spawn them like you're casting a fireball. Now, more importantly though, you can go into the book, and this little fighting guy symbol gives you an option of who you want to spawn. So I can spawn a chicken, which is cool. So I can be like chicken, I can make an ally chicken or an enemy chicken, and I could buff their health. So now I have an omega chicken. Omega chicken, go! And look, I can spawn Jonathan at the player home. Come here, Jonathan. I'm gonna need you to go bagok yourself into the ocean, okay? Bye! So let's say I want to spawn some knights, and I'm gonna make him an ally. And now human male again, let's make him an enemy, and he's gonna be a mage. Ooh, spooky. Make sure I select the spell, and then cast. So they should notice each other at some point. Can you guys notice each other? Can you stop being dumb? Hello? Idiot. So that guy's still tracking me, which is funny, but they'll fight each other. Look, my little guy's going at it. Get him. Yeah, kill him. He's a dirty mage. Magic's illegal. Kill him. And before he dies, we'll spawn another one, so he'll probably try to help his friend out. And now I have my one knight trying to protect me, so you can create like your own scenarios if you want, which I think is dope. Looks like my guy died, which is unfortunate. But that's okay, Ricky, because this is my island. And on my island, you guys lose horrifically. So that's how you spawn Rickies, the NPC Spawner Spell. So make sure you have this thing. All right, Greebos, now is the real end of Mod Showcase Monday. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Special shout out to all the patrons listed right here on screen. And hey, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. All you have to do is click the little button down below and join up, and I will greatly appreciate it. But other than that, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Rob from Downloadable Content, and I will see you in the next video.